my father said something happened around the neighborhood. I was I probably was like 5, 6, something years old, and something happened. They were like, man, you better not say shit. You know what I mean? It comes from something when you was a young boy. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's I get it, cause I mean, my father, obviously, if I tell you don't talk to police, I'm talking about when you're out. I'm talking about you, cause that's when you young.
Yeah.
That's being bred, my nigga. Like when you young, somebody can tell you that when you young, and that shit don't mean nothing when you turn 15 and you go on a move and y'all break in somebody's house and then y'all do the wrong way and then y'all get caught in the nigga tail, bro. That's just being under pressure and not understanding that, like, hey man, I knew before I was doing this shit what the consequences was, so I'm not about to break in here and just turn into a whole, bitch. I'm cool with it. Let me deal with it. Let me do my time. Let me sit down and deal with the consequences of my actions. That's what a man is gonna do. A motherfucker who can't take the pressure is going to, again, say, man, nah, I wasn't with this part. And they knew that from the beginning. They already knew that. Like I said, they're not gonna say it. They ain't gonna say it to themselves. Nah, like they wake up like, man, I already know. Nah, they in the back of their minds, already in their head. That part ain't cool. Mm-hmm. Some niggas understand that the consequences that, and you go out to face them if that do come, and you gotta be real with yourself. Not about being it's not about other people. It's about being real with yourself and saying, look, I did this shit, I gotta deal with it. That's how I look at it. Cause somebody can teach you all up and down, my nigga, all day long. You can be around 40 killers and all that shit. That shit don't mean nothing.
Right, damn thing.
It don't mean nothing. It's about your heart. And I'm saying, not like your heart, like you ain't got no heart. I'm saying about your heart, like where you are with yourself and understanding that you not, I don't give a fuck how powerful you think you are in this world. You know what I'm saying? You put certain energy out there, it's gonna come back to you. You gotta be prepared to deal with that. That's just how I feel about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go out here and not know the consequences to your actions before you make it. That's how I feel. You know, it's funny, go back to the Boys in the Hood thing. You know, let me out. Lil Trey said, let me out, man. He knew in his heart, he wasn't ready for that.
Right.
And I take a nigga doing that before a motherfucker go on a mission and rap. That's the point I'm trying to read.
In certain situations, I get what you're saying. It's just like,
let me out. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I get what you're saying, but you know what I mean. It's just like, I don't know. We got to do a whole situation on that because
that's what they said. Yeah. We not do raps. We not do snitching. We don't even need to. That's like a whole thing in itself, man.
Yeah, we have to do a whole situation there because me and you both can go on hours for that shit, and it wouldn't be. Yeah, you're right. We can go on hours and shit. And, you know what I mean? Let's talk about the Tom Cruise thing.
Oh, man. I love that shit. That shit was raw, man. I like that shit.
Tom Cruise, if you don't know.
He's he is stone cold, don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let DK.
He's a drunk. Hey, he's definitely a drunk.
Let's get out the oven real quick.
Get the shine on the oven. But Tom Cruise today, ladies and gentlemen, Kirk on his movie staff today for not following COVID guidelines for Mission Impossible 7. And we all know about Mission Impossible. We all big fans of the Mission Impossible franchise. We've been watching since we was kids. Our parents been watching it. And if you don't know, it's 7 of these motherfuckers. This is like a Fast and Furious thing. And he kirked on them because that he said that they wouldn't follow COVID protocol, and they wasn't. Apparently they weren't wearing masks. Apparently they wasn't socially distancing, and apparently they wasn't doing the things that we all would not do to get this disease. unfortunately. But he felt some type of way because he felt like, hey, if we get this disease and we get this and we get that, then people be out of jobs, for one. Because, if you're a movie producer and people keep testing positive for a disease, then you won't get the job. They will send your ass home because everybody need a quarantine. And most importantly, he felt like people won't get to see this movie because people need this movie. People need a lot of things when it comes to the movie industry. A lot of people, and I don't know if you guys know that in the movie industry, a lot of people is not rich. They're not rich. They're like just like us. It's donut boys. No, I'm not trying to laugh, but it is donut boys. It's called forgetters. Everybody don't make millions of dollars. That's what Tom Cruise was trying to say. And shout out to Tom Cruise. Shout out to Tom Cruise for trying to keep people their jobs.
Yeah, boss.
And he said to the motherfucker, next time this shit happen, you be fired.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had a lot of respect for Tom Cruise, man. Cause
the other thing that was real crazy was you gotta mention the part about how he talked about people in the movie industry losing their houses. Talk about that shit.
Oh yeah, people in the movies industry that have big long-term contracts and made good money and made millions of dollars over movies is in debt. I'm not gonna say anything else but debt. What can I say?
Yeah. That's the best way to put it.
That's the best way I can put it. They're in debt. Maybe they did live above their means. Maybe they did a lot of wild shit, but they're in debt. But who the fuck is making movies in the pandemic? Not too many people. As y'all all know that certain parts of Maryland, like in Baltimore and PG County, Montgomery County, has no dine-ins. No dine-ins. We feel for the people that was working there. Like any restaurant industry.
Yeah.
That people lost. All that people that lost their job. But that's what Tom.
Attendance, all that shit.
That's what Tom was saying, my man Tom.
And the fucked up part is, man, is that the reason why I really like what he's saying like that because it show you that he got the same respect for the niggas that's over at the top as he does the niggas at the bottom. Exactly. At the end of the day, bro, the nigga understands that like it's not just about his movie. That was a real selfless thing to do, and he could just sat there and talked about his movie.
Right.
But when he stepped out of that and brought that whole perspective of like it's other people in here who again will end up losing their jobs. They having to go the fuck home, can't pay nothing, they bills and all that.
Alright.
Man, that shit real.
It's very real because it's just like I wanna let you
what's the movie called again? Shit. Mission Impossible 7. Yeah, shout out to that whole shit.
The franchise.
Fuck that. It lit.
No, the franchise has always been lit, and you know what I mean. He always did a hell of a job with the franchise, and all he was trying to do was tell people, let them know that hey, like this is some people's livelihood. And you know what I mean, and you know, shout out to Tom Cruise again because this is some people's livelihood. Some people ain't gonna wake up with a job.
Fuck no.
I want to let y'all know that some people real live today have not still received one unemployment check.
Man, all type of shit. They ain't get their stimulus, all that, and you know, I'm gonna be honest, man. Even the fact they haven't really figured this shit out, man. Like they haven't, you know. They talking about shit. They trying to get to a point where they can approve, you know, the stimulus and all these different loans and bailouts for the businesses. But you know, people gotta realize, man,
this shit ain't gonna get approved.
I ain't gonna say it's not gonna approve. I'm just gonna say that you just gotta understand that right now, shit, man. This whole